beginning of time, with the blessings of Brahmadev, 13 daughters of Daksh Prajapati were married to the son of Prajapati Marichi, Kashyap Rishi. Progenies of these daughters became responsible for creation of many life forms in the world. This story is about two of these wives, Kadru and Vinta. Kadru was the mother of snakes, while Vinta was the mother of Arun, sun's charioteer, and Garud, king of birds. What is the story behind the birth of these species? Why does Garud always eat snakes? To find out the answers to these questions, listen to this story narrated in the Adi Parv of Mahabharata. One day, great Rishi Kashyap called his two wives Kadru and Vinta and offered them a boon, each of their choice. Kadru asked for 1,000 brave, powerful, and enigmatic sons, while Vinta asked for 2 sons who will together be better than the 1,000 sons of Kadru and will lead illustrious lives. Kashyap Rishi said, "Tathastu," and went on to perform a long penance. In time, Kadru gave birth to 1,000 eggs while Vinta laid 2 eggs. They kept these eggs in hot pots in order to hatch. Many years later, Kadru's eggs hatched and gave birth to 1,000 snakes. Vinta's 2 eggs did not hatch yet. When she saw Kadru with her sons, she got jealous and broke one of her eggs prematurely. Due to her action, the kid born out of the egg was underdeveloped. His upper half was fully developed, while lower half was not yet fully formed. The kid got very angry at her mother's impatience, resulting into his premature birth. In a fit of rage, the baby cursed his mother. "Mother, you have pulled me out of my egg prematurely because of your jealousy towards your sister. Now I curse you. Live as the maid of the same sister. Your second and my brother will be the only one who can relieve you from this curse, provided you allow him to develop fully inside his egg and do not break that also prematurely. If you want my brother to be powerful and have the ability to relieve you from this curse, be patient and do not break his egg." After this, the baby flew into the sky and ended up becoming the charioteer of sun Arun. The red light in the sky just before the sunrise is caused by Arun, and that is the reason it is called Arunima. Days passed. One day Kadru and Vinta were roaming in the garden, and they saw the divine horse Uchchaishrava. Uchchaishrava was the best among horses and was fast, beautiful, and powerful. He possessed divine powers. Looking at the horse, Kadru said to Vinta, "Sister, tell me quickly, what is the color of this majestic horse?" "This king of horses is of white color. What do you think?" replied Vinta. Kadru said, "You are right. The horse is of white color. However, his tail is black." Vinta replied, "You are wrong. Even his tail is white." Hearing Vinta, Kadru said, "Okay then, let's make a bet. If you are right and his tail is white, I will live as your maid for the rest of our lives. However, if you are wrong and his tail is black, you will have to live as my maid for the rest of our lives." Vinta was confident about what she saw, so she agreed to Kadru's bet. Both sisters went back to Hermitage with a promise to come back next day to check who won the bet. Kadru knew that she will lose the bet, so she called all her sons and ordered them that they should cover the tail of Uchchaishrava horse so that it appears black. Most of her sons refused to take part in her deception. Hence she cursed them to burn in the fire of Janmejay's snake sacrifice in Dwapar Yuga. Curse of their mother scared the snakes, and some of them decided to follow her instructions and cover the tail of the horse to make it appear black. Next day, when both the sisters went to the garden to verify whether the tail of the horse is black or white, snakes had it covered. The tail appeared black. Vinta lost the bet, and now she was left with no choice but to live as Kadru's maid, thus fulfilling the curse of Arun. Who was the second illustrious son of Vinta? And how did he relieve his mother of this curse? We will find out in second part of this story.